it was always a frustration in the back of my mind that I could never just go and approach women and really date the quality of women that I ultimately desired. However, after the immersion program, what Alex and Ben have done is they've given you a step-by-step point A to point B of exactly what to do when it comes to cold approach and meeting women in real life. G'day ladies and gents, my name's Riley from Sydney, Australia. I'm 31, about to turn 32, and I recently completed the 5-day immersion program with Social Freedom, hosted by Alex and Ben in Bulgaria, Eastern Europe. So the reason why I decided to join the coaching with Alex and Ben at Social Freedom, for me to explain that, I'm gonna have to go back and explain basically the last decade or so. So straight after school, I joined the army, worked in a job in artillery, and then transferred to a job in fitness. Got really fit, was doing really well with women, mainly or only online though, so like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all that sort of stuff. Crushed it, did really well. But then unfortunately, at around the age of 26, I hurt my knee and then was medically discharged from the army. That sent me on a little bit of a downward spiral, including with things like fitness, weight, ability to make money, dating success. Even though I already knew the fundamentals and how to attract women and get dates and have success with the online dating, that sort of waned a little bit as well. And so basically, for about maybe a year and a half recently, I was communicating with Alex through Facebook. We just broke down, just bonded. He never tried to hard close me, hard sell me. We just sort of like broke down over dating, business, things like that. And then after around a year and a half of that, I had a little bit of a traumatic breakup with a girl. And then from there, Alex basically, he just said to me, he's like, come to Europe, come to Eastern Europe. So I ended up then doing a 5-day immersion in Bulgaria. Really good course, and would recommend it to anyone. But basically, I always had it in the back of my mind that even though I could attract and date women online, it was always a frustration in the back of my mind that I could never just go and approach women and really date the quality of women that I ultimately desired. However, after the immersion program, what Alex and Ben have done is they've given you a step-by-step point A to point B of exactly what to do when it comes to cold approach and meeting women in real life, whether that's meeting them during the day, meeting them at night, nighttime venues, whatever it is. They give you that framework from point A to point B to show you exactly what to do and basically how to do it. And so I can't thank these guys enough. And also with the coaching, what I found was the one-on-one coaching was phenomenal. So the way that they structure it is that you might have, say, Alex on day 1, Ben on day 2, and it just alternates like that. And that one-on-one feedback's really good because they're with you the whole time, giving you feedback the whole time, basically. They also mic you up, and so they can hear what you're saying, and so they can give you better feedback. Also, you can then go back and watch and listen to your own interactions later and basically learn from that experience as well. Also, the boys are loose as fuck, so like, they're not serious, they're not stiff. And that's what you want from a dating coach, because that's also what's going to attract women, being fun and being emotional rather than being like in your logical brain. So the whole experience was just fun as well. So the main highlights of the program for me were number 1, getting rid of my approach anxiety. That's something I've had for my whole life, and that's always really frustrated me. And so that's basically completely gone now. So that's been the best, like, basically transformation for me. Also, just meeting lots of cool chicks, lots of attractive girls, getting phone numbers, going on instant dates, that sort of thing. But then also, additionally to the program itself, is just throwing down with the boys. So they've invited me to travel with them to multiple other countries. They've helped me in the gym with health. We talk about business all the time. They've sort of become like mates now too. And so what's really cool is that I'm meeting all of their previous clients as well that travel, and so there's like a group of us. So we've created like a really cool little tribe as well. So we basically just spend our days working on business, dating, gym, personal development, all the good things, all the growth-minded things basically. And so I highly recommend. So I understand some of you may be concerned with the price of the program, but I can tell you now with 100% certainty that basically the level of growth that you're going to get out of the program, it's far worth it. Personally, I would have paid double for the program and would even do it again. So if you're on the fence with joining Social Freedom's 5-day immersion program, I highly recommend it. Definitely you should do it. Not only is it going to boost your dating success, confidence success, all that sort of stuff, but just hang around with the boys, your gym life's going to get better, your business life's going to get better, your whole life is basically going to improve, which is what happened with me. I basically went from being a weed smoker, you know, my dating life sort of went downhill, my business work life went downhill, but it's all basically transformed and everything's on like an upwards trajectory now. So if you're on the fence, jump on board, 100% I recommend it.